All right, so get this. You guys send in something about a side hustle that is like blowing up right now,
Oh, yeah?
and it uses AI trivia and TikTok.
Really?
Yeah, people are like actually making serious cash-making trivia quizzes
Wow.
with Canva, and then they post them on TikTok. We got to break this down because it sounds kind of wild.
It's definitely caught my attention, too.
Yeah.
We should look at how to do it, but also um, why is this taking off like this, and what does it all mean even in the bigger picture?
Okay, so we have this YouTube video that breaks it all down. And basically, you use ChatGPT to make the trivia questions,
Right.
Canva, to design the videos that look really good with AI voiceovers, and then you just post it on TikTok. I mean,
Interesting.
is it really that simple?
Well, the simplicity is part of why it's so popular.
Okay.
These tools, even the AI, is pretty user-friendly these days.
Yeah.
So this means just about anyone can try it out, which is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's like that barrier to entry has gotten a lot lower.
Oh, hold on. What? The YouTuber said some people are making over $1,500 a day
What?
just from TikTok ads.
Really?
They say TikTok has this new ad program that pays more for longer videos. And guess what?
What?
Trivia quizzes are designed to run for at least a minute.
Wow. $1,500 a day? That's insane.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is possible.
Yeah.
But let's be realistic here.
Okay.
A lot depends on how many people are watching your videos,
Right.
how much they interact with your content, and the ad rates, which can, like, totally change all the time.
Yeah.
You should always be careful about those big income claims.
Okay, so it's not just like those viral videos that happen once in a blue moon, right?
Right.
This video shows tons of accounts that get thousands of followers and millions of views just weeks after they start.
Yeah,
Some are even getting millions of views on their first video.
that's true. And that rapid growth is really interesting.
Yeah.
I think it points to like a big demand for this kind of content on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
We should look into why these quizzes are so engaging and why they seem to do so well in that short video format.
Hold up.
Hmm.
What if you're not in a country where you can even get TikTok ads?
Yeah,
Can you still make money from this?
absolutely.
Really?
The YouTuber talks about affiliate marketing.
Okay.
So you can link your quizzes to products on sites like ClickBank.
Gotcha.
Imagine you make a quiz about language learning.
Yeah.
You could link to a course that teaches Spanish or French.
So you're using the quiz to get people to buy something else.
Exactly.
It's like a win-win.
It is. It's smart because it creates multiple ways to make money,
Right.
and it opens it up to creators all over the world.
Yeah.
It also shows the power of focusing on a specific audience.
Okay.
By making quizzes for people with specific interests,
Mm-hmm.
you can connect with them directly and recommend things that they will actually probably buy.
Like what?
Like if you make a quiz about 80s movies,
Right?
you could link to a streaming service that has a lot of classic films.
Okay, so what about coming up with the questions? Do you have to be like a trivia genius to do this?
Not really.
Okay.
The video shows you how to use ChatGPT to generate questions on any topic you can think of,
Oh, wow.
and you can even change the difficulty.
Really?
Like you can make really hard quizzes for history buffs,
Mm-hmm.
or you can switch things up and use fill-in-the-blank questions instead of multiple choice.
So wait, I could just tell ChatGPT make me a quiz about the history of pizza,
Yeah, pretty much.
and it'll do it.
Yeah, it takes all the work out of coming up with those questions.
So that's where the creativity comes in.
Right, using AI doesn't mean your quizzes have to be all the same.
Okay,
By learning how to use those prompts, you can make your quizzes unique.
got it. So let's talk about the design part. How good do you have to be at Canva to make this work?
Well, that's the cool part. You don't need to be a design expert at all.
Okay.
The video goes deep into how to use Canva's features.
Like what?
They have pre-made templates,
Right.
tons of free visuals, and even AI voiceovers.
Hmm.
They even show you how to use the same voice as those popular accounts.
Oh, so I can make my quiz sound like those famous TikTokers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's awesome. But what about how much these AI voices cost? Is it going to be super expensive?
No, not at all.
Really?
The YouTuber actually shows you the costs.
Okay.
And it's surprisingly affordable.
Like how much?
It's like $10 for 30 videos.
Wow.
You could even use free tools like MacMonster if you just need short clips.
Okay.
That's a big part of budgeting too.
Right.
Even with AI, there are options for creators who are just starting out and don't have a lot of money.
Okay, so I'm picturing this now. I got my quiz questions from ChatGPT. I'm assigning my video in Canva,
Uh-huh.
and I have this awesome AI voice reading it all.
Yeah.
But how do I make it actually look professional? I'm
Yeah.
not Spielberg.
You don't have to be.
Huh?
The video focuses on using those pre-made templates in Canva and their library of visuals.
Okay.
You can customize everything, like the backgrounds, fonts, colors. It's all there.
So I can make it look really good, even if I don't have a design degree. But looking good is really important on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
People are scrolling through content so fast.
Yeah, a visually engaging quiz will definitely grab their attention and keep them watching.
Right.
It's like the difference between a boring textbook and a flashy magazine.
Okay.
You are drawn to what looks good.
The video also talks about adding sound effects, like a little ding sound when you reveal the answer.
Oh, yeah.
Are those little things really that important?
Absolutely. They make a huge difference in how people experience your quiz.
Really?
It's like the difference between taking a written test and being on a game show.
Mm.
One is way more fun and exciting than the other.
Okay, so let's say I made my quiz in Canva.
Yeah.
I have the music and the voiceover.
Uh-huh.
How do I actually get it onto TikTok? Is that a hard process?
It's super easy. Canva lets you download your video as an MP4 file, which is exactly what TikTok needs.
Okay.
You just click Share, choose, download, select MP4, and that's it. You're ready to go.
So simple.
Yeah, even I can do it.
It all sounds pretty straightforward, honestly.
Yeah. But is it really that easy to start making thousands of dollars?
Oh.
Are there any, hidden things we need to look out for?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Yeah.
While the process itself seems easy, success is definitely not guaranteed.
Right.
There's a lot to think about, and we should probably talk about those next.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so you've got me curious about these potential problems.
Yeah.
You mentioned, the TikTok creativity beta.
Yeah.
It sounds like it has amazing earning potential for ad revenue.
Right.
But the YouTuber said he couldn't even access it from New Zealand.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with that?
Right. The TikTok creativity beta isn't available everywhere yet.
Okay.
And even if you are in one of those regions, there's still some stuff you have to do.
Like what?
Like you need at least 10,000 followers to be eligible for the program.
Really?
So you have to build up a decent audience before you can even think about those ads.
10,000 followers. That's no joke.
It's a lot, yeah.
Going viral is great and all. Yeah.
But you can't just count on that to happen, can you?
No, exactly. Those case studies we talked about where accounts just exploded overnight.
Right.
Those are like the exceptions, not the rule.
Yeah.
Getting that many followers takes time and effort and a bit of luck, too.
Okay.
You're not going to post one quiz and suddenly have millions of followers.
So for those who can't access the TikTok creativity beta or haven't hit that 10,000 follower mark yet,
Right.
is affiliate marketing a good backup plan?
It can be a smart strategy, especially in those early stages.
Okay.
The YouTuber mentions ClickBank.
Yeah.
It's a good example because they have a huge selection of products.
Okay.
And their commissions can be pretty good.
Yeah.
There's still work involved.
Like what?
You need to find the right niche,
Uh-huh.
build trust with your viewers,
Yeah.
and be a good promoter of the products.
Right. It's not just about sticking a link in the video description,
Exactly.
hoping for the best.
You have to really think about what products your viewers would actually want to buy.
Right? Like if my quiz is about classic rock,
Yeah.
maybe I should link to a website that sells vinyl records.
Now you're getting
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It's all about making a clear connection between your quiz and the products you're trying to promote.
Okay.
And don't forget about the competition.
Right.
The more people make these trivia quizzes,
Yeah.
the harder it's going to be to stand out.
Yeah, if everyone's posting quizzes about the same stuff,
Exactly.
how do you make yours different?
You have to be creative.
Okay.
Think about unique topics for your quizzes, or maybe a different presentation style. Maybe use visuals or sounds in a clever way. It's about finding your own style.
It sounds like there's a lot more to this than meets the eye.
Yeah.
It's not just make quizzes, post them on TikTok, and then get rich.
Definitely not. There's no magic formula for online success.
Okay.
It takes work and strategy
Right.
and a good entrepreneurial spirit.
So for someone thinking about trying this as a side hustle,
Yeah.
what's the bottom line?
The bottom line is you got to go into it with realistic expectations.
Okay.
Be ready to learn new things and be flexible
Yeah.
and have a good plan.
Gotcha.
This isn't just easy money.
Right.
You have to put in the time if you want to see results.
And even though we're using AI tools,
Right.
creativity and originality are still important.
Totally.
You can't expect ChatGPT and Canva to do everything for you.
Exactly.
You have to add your own personality and style.
Those AI tools are great, but they're more like helpers.
Yeah.
They're not replacements.
Right.
They can make your content better, but the human touch is what makes it really connect with viewers.
Right. So what are the first steps someone should take if they want to give this a try?
Well, first you have to find your niche.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be super specific, but it should be something you really like and know a lot about.
Okay.
This makes creating engaging quizzes way easier.
Right, it makes sense.
You're not just making random trivia. You're making content that connects with a certain group of people.
Like history buffs or movie lovers or those geography nerds you talked about.
Yeah, exactly. Once you know your niche, then it's time to get familiar with the tools.
Okay.
ChatGPT for the questions and Canva for the videos.
Got it.
They both have free versions,
Oh, really?
so you can try them out without spending any money.
So I can play around with them, see how they work, and try out some ideas
Yeah.
without breaking the bank. That takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
So what happens once I have some quizzes ready to go?
Then it's time to test them out on TikTok.
Okay.
Post your quizzes, see what kind of reaction you get,
Yeah.
experiment with different formats and topics, and be ready to change things based on the feedback you get.
So it's about putting your quizzes out there and seeing what works.
Exactly.
It's like an experiment, but instead of test tubes, we have quizzes in TikTok.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, any tips for making your quizzes stand out on TikTok?
Well, visuals are super important.
Right.
Use Canva to create those eye-catching thumbnails. And think about using dynamic things in your videos.
Like what?
Don't just use still images and text. Use animations, transitions, maybe even short video clips.
So be creative.
Yeah, make it look good and exciting.
What about sound?
Oh, yeah.
We talked about AI voices, but are there other audio elements that can make the quiz better?
Music can be a game changer.
Okay.
Pick music that fits the mood of your quiz. Sound effects are great for adding a fun element,
Okay.
like those ding sounds when the answer pops up.
It's like you're creating a game show right there on TikTok.
Exactly.
So it's the little details that make it more engaging.
Yes.
Now, I know you said I can use AI voices for the questions, but what about my own voice?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Should I be using that too?
Even if you're using AI for the questions,
Yeah.
think about adding your own voice in the intro or outro.
So it's like I'm inviting them into my world.
Exactly. And they're more likely to stick around if they feel like they know you.
Okay, so we've talked about a lot. From actually making the quizzes to how to be successful on TikTok. It seems like there's a lot of potential with this side hustle.
Yeah.
But it also needs work and creativity and flexibility.
For sure.
It's not just about making money fast. It's about making something cool and connecting with people.
Right.
And maybe making some cash along the way.
Exactly.
Okay, so we've talked about how to do it, the money you can make, and the challenges. But what about the bigger picture?
Yeah.
I mean, AI is changing like everything these days.
Right.
What does this whole AI trivia thing tell us about where things are going?
That's a great question. It really shows how technology is like blurring the lines between fun and business. You know, it used to be that creating content was only for big companies or
Right.
people with special skills.
Yeah.
But now with these AI tools like ChatGPT and Canva,
Yeah.
anyone can make engaging content and even make money from it.
So it's like AI is making it easier for everyone to be creative.
Right. It's opening up so many possibilities for people who want to learn and try new things.
We're seeing it with more than just trivia quizzes, too. It's happening with music, art writing, even coding.
It really is an exciting time to be a creator.
I'm starting to see why this side hustle is getting so popular.
Yeah.
But let's be real. There are always two sides to every story.
Right.
What about the downsides?
Yeah.
Could all this AI stuff lead to problems in the future?
That's a really important point. We've seen how useful AI can be,
Yeah.
but we need to be aware of the potential downsides.
Like, what if everyone starts using AI to create content?
Exactly.
Are we going to lose that human element?
It's possible.
Like, will everything start to look and sound the same?
Yeah.
Like it's all made by a robot?
That's a concern. And what about accuracy?
Right.
Can we really trust AI to give us good information? Those are some of the big questions people are talking about right now.
Yeah.
With AI, there's always the risk of spreading false information,
Especially with tools like ChatGPT. Right.
which learn from so much data
Yeah.
that some of it might not even be true.
Exactly. So it's important to be careful.
Right.
AI can be really powerful for creativity,
Yeah.
but we have to be smart about how we use it.
We can't just believe everything it tells us.
Definitely not. Critical thinking is super important.
Yeah.
We need to be careful about the information we see online.
Whether it's from AI
Yeah.
or any other
We
source.
need to fact check things,
Right.
compare different sources,
Yeah.
and use our own judgment.
This is starting to sound like a sci-fi movie.
I know. It's crazy, right?
But it's really happening.
It is.
So what's the takeaway for someone who wants to try this AI side hustle,
Yeah.
but also wants to be aware of the potential problems?
I would say be open to the possibilities,
Okay.
but be cautious and don't believe everything you see.
Don't just let AI be the only creative force.
Right. Use AI to help you be more creative.
not to replace your own creativity.
And always remember, the best content comes from passion and originality. So it's about finding that balance, using AI to help you,
Yeah,
but staying true to yourself.
exactly. And it's about being responsible with what we create,
Right.
making sure it's accurate, engaging, and adds something good to the world.
Yeah, we don't want to just contribute to a bunch of AI-generated noise.
No, definitely not.
So for you listening, this deep dive has shown you how to maybe make some good money with AI and trivia.
Yeah.
But it's also made you think about the future of how we make things online.
Right. It's a crazy world out there.
Yeah, and it's changing so fast.
It is.
The big question is,
Yeah.
how are you going to be a part of it?
Right.
Will you just watch from the sidelines,
Yep.
or will you be a creator?
Will you use these tools to share your knowledge and passion?
The choice is yours.
It is.
That's a great point to end on. This has been your deep dive into AI trivia quizzes on TikTok. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.